We have a product called DisclosureNet, and DisclosureNet is a solution that we provide to law firms, accounting firms, the investment community, corporate executives, and the regulators as well, that provides them with quick and easy access to security filings data. So anything filed by a publicly traded company in Canada or the United States, such as prospectuses, annual reports, financial statements, insider trades, flows onto our system in real time. And then we provide our clients with an online solution to be able to search the contents of that information. So what I'm going to show you now is how to do a search within DisclosureNet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a search that I've done before. So I'll just click on this down tab. And here you'll see a search. I'm looking for a summary compensation table. So in this case, I'm looking for compensation information, what executives are getting paid. So once I've clicked on that document, the search results come back. In addition to summary compensation, in addition to looking for a particular term within a document, I can also filter by up to 30 additional search criteria, things such as filing date, filing description, filer industry, and so on. Once I've executed my search, then I can go in and actually click a document. Once I click on that document, the document will load, and the term that I was looking for is highlighted, and it goes directly to that term. So now I can just easily navigate through the document and get to the section of the document that is of interest to me. One of the huge benefits of our system is that we maintain many terabytes worth of PDF documents within our system. So rather than having them download documents, attach many documents as email, have those plugged within their system, we provide them with the ability to be able to share information. So let's say that I'm working, that I'm a lawyer and I'm doing research for a particular client. The client's looking for 4 or 5 examples of documents. Once I've done my research, once I've identified documents that I want to send to the client, I can then accumulate those documents by clicking and dragging them into a folder. So I go ahead, do my research, or from here I can just take the document and drag it in. Once I'm done and I have an example, a set of examples of documents that our client will like to see, I can just simply click on that folder, click send. If it's somebody within DisclosureNet, I can just enter in their name and select them from a list. Or I can just enter in an email of somebody who is not on the DisclosureNet system. With this next release, we've also included an IFRS module. That IFRS module includes the full and complete IFRS standards, which includes the standards themselves, the basis of conclusions, and the interpretations as well. And in addition to that, we've also included a full repository of UK filings as well. So what I'm going to show you now is the document comparison feature within DisclosureNet. What it allows you to do is to compare 2 different versions of the same document. For example, a lot of companies will file different iterations of the same prospectus. They'll file a preliminary as well as a long form. So in this case, I want to see what differences existed between the preliminary and the final. So I'll go down to prospectus. I'll pick the final prospectus. And under preliminary, I'll pick the preliminary long form. So in this case, I'm just looking for companies that have filed both of those documents. So if we go down here, we'll see Dollarama on October 8th filed a final long form prospectus. So I'll just go up to filer name. I'll type in dollar. And there's Dollarama. So I'll hit OK. I'll do search. So they filed a French and an English. So in this case, I'll just select the English. So here we go. So here's the preliminary and the long form. Down here we have a document comparison window. So I'll just grab the preliminary document and drag it into the original, and then grab the final, drag it into the modified, and then I'll run a comparison. One of the major focuses of this solution has been on the data itself. There's a lot of challenges that are presented in managing security filings data. One of the challenges, for example, is a lot of documents, especially in the Canadian marketplace, although in the US as well, it relates to paper filings. A lot of documents are filed in an image-only format, for example. So companies will, instead of producing a PDF that is produced from an electronic document, they'll actually scan a document into PDF and then file it into the system. The challenge for service providers such as us is that it makes it challenging to search the contents of those documents. So in this solution, we have a number of features that allow us to be able to search the contents of those documents, identify documents that are combinations of both of both text and image only. So a very sophisticated engine behind the scenes that actually processes the information coming in.